Please help me! Please help me!
It's okay. You're all right. You like, check this out. You like flashlights?
No.
Come out with your hands up!
A kidnapping incident was captured on a home security camera in Hillsboro, Oregon, around 10:45 p.m. on a Sunday. The footage shows a woman wearing glasses ringing a doorbell and waiting for someone to answer. A man with a beard then approaches her and forcibly picks her up despite her cries for help.
Please help me! Please help me!
The police were notified the following morning after the video surfaced, and they shared images from the footage to help identify the individuals involved. Authorities were able to locate the man, and he was arrested on kidnapping charges. The woman was found safe and unharmed. Although the suspect's name has not been released, he faces charges of kidnapping. A family in Still Creek is expressing concern after a troubling incident in their usually peaceful neighborhood. On a Monday night, the family's 13-year-old son was outside with the dog when a man driving a silver BMW stopped nearby, turned off the car's lights, and approached the boy.
It was literally seconds as soon as he walked out the door. There was a strange guy who pulled up in his car, which was a silver BMW, parked the car, turned the lights out, got out of the car, and started walking towards my son.
Although the child had been taught about stranger danger, he froze in fear.
He started to freeze up. He was scared. And even though we have taught him and his sister stranger danger for years on end, it was at that moment where he completely froze.
Fortunately, the boy's father noticed the situation and intervened, prompting the man to drive away.
What you got to ask my son?
I was wondering about the airplane noise.
Talking to my son and he ain't got no adult out here. That's kind of creepy.
The family contacted the police, but the suspect had left when they arrived. While authorities do not believe there is an immediate danger, they urge the community to stay alert, especially around children.
Very concerned about, my children at this point. I'm concerned about pretty much all the children in this area. In order for our community to watch out for each other, they needed to be aware, because that could have gone completely wrong in a split second.
According to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, stranger abductions are rare, but attempts often involve adults trying to engage children in conversation. A horrifying case unfolded in South Carolina when police rescued 30-year-old Kayla Brown, who had been kidnapped and held captive by a serial killer named Todd Colehep.
Just a girl. How are you, honey?
This is bolt cutters.
This is our investigator. He's a paramedic.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we're going to get you out of there, okay?
Just hang loose for me. Anybody I need a handcuff key.
The rescue occurred in November after officers heard screams coming from a storage container on Colehep's property. Inside, they found Kayla chained by her neck, restrained like a dog, as described by authorities. For 2 months, Kayla endured this nightmare. As police freed her, she recounted the horrifying events she had witnessed. She revealed that Colehep had ended the life of her boyfriend, Charlie Carver, firing at him 3 times, wrapping his body in a blue tarp, and disposing of it with a tractor. She never saw him again.
Colehep shot Charlie Carver 3 times in the chest, wrapped him in a blue tarp, put him in the bucket of the tractor, locked me down here, and I never seen him again.
Kayla's boyfriend was not the only victim. Authorities discovered 2 more bodies on Colehep's property. Investigations revealed that Colehep, a local real estate agent, was a serial killer responsible for a total of 7 murders. This included a 2003 quadruple murder at a motorcycle shop. Colehep pleaded guilty to all 7 murders and to raping Kayla Brown. As part of a plea deal, he avoided the death penalty but was sentenced to life in prison. In September 2022, 35-year-old Anichka Penev, a Ukrainian citizen living in Cape Town, South Africa, became the center of a chilling abduction case. She was driving into her husband's plastics factory when 2 white vehicles blocked her car.
It cannot be described with words. She was so happy, and children were so happy to see mother is called.
Surveillance footage captured the terrifying moment as she attempted to flee, only to be grabbed by a group of unknown assailants and forced into a getaway car in broad daylight. The shocking abduction was caught on CCTV and quickly spread across social media, drawing widespread attention. Reports indicated that the kidnapping was motivated by ransom demands. Negotiations with the abductors reportedly lasted about a week before Anichka was safely reunited with her family.
I think firstly we're very grateful that she was recovered and that she is safe. I think that's the most important outcome that anybody can hope.
Her return brought immense relief, with loved ones expressing gratitude that she was found unharmed. In a chilling incident in Birmingham, Alabama, 25-year-old Britney Diggs survived a harrowing abduction. She was kidnapped by Manuel Towns, who threatened her life while demanding money.
It was like, well, since you don't have any money, you're going to help me get money.
When Diggs told him she had no cash, Towns forced her into the trunk of her car and drove around, attempting to withdraw funds using her debit card. The situation climaxed at a gas station, where Towns left the vehicle to use the ATM.
My biggest fear was he was going to drive this car into a river. I'm going to drown here and nobody's going to know I'm in this truck.
Taking advantage of the opportunity, Diggs used the trunk's interior latch to escape. She ran into the gas station store just as Towns began to drive away, reaching safety. Authorities caught Towns about a week later. He was convicted of several charges, including kidnapping, robbery, and fraudulent use of a credit card. On October 12, 2019, the tragic abduction of 3-year-old Camille McKinney unfolded at a public housing project in Birmingham, Alabama.
Leaves us filled with anguish. It inflicts us with suffering and
Camille, affectionately nicknamed Cupcake by her family, was attending a birthday party when a man lured her away with sweets. Surveillance footage from the scene captured Camille playing with another toddler before being approached by a man, later identified as Patrick Stallworth. The video, which showed Stallworth leading the children away, was crucial in linking him to the crime.
One male comes up and he sees the little children, and he goes on with it.
Stallworth had been arrested 2 days after the abduction on unrelated charges, but was later connected to the kidnapping. Tragically, Camille's body was discovered in a dumpster a few days later. The heartbreaking discovery led to the conviction of Stallworth and his girlfriend, Anichka Brown, for their involvement in her kidnapping and subsequent demise. In a terrifying incident in Riverton, a young boy named Graydon narrowly escaped an abduction while walking home. Walking down the street, he noticed 2 men in a white sedan following him. They called out, attempting to lure him into the car with promises of candy.
That house over there, I started walking home, and there's 2 guys in the car. They said hi, and then I started walking faster. So I get in the back seat, we have some candy.
Sensing danger, Graydon quickly increased his pace and picked up rocks, preparing to defend himself. When he reached his home, the door was locked, and feeling more frightened, he ran to a nearby neighbor's house, where he found safety.
And then I peeked my head out, and then they were they were literally like right in front of that little thing. I thought I was gonna be kidnapped. I picked up rocks, and I was holding them like this, and I was gonna throw them, but if they got any closer, I was gonna throw them. The door was open, so I just ran in, and I closed the door, and I locked it.
The men in the car lingered nearby, but did not take further action. Deeply shaken by the close call, Graydon's family reported the incident to local authorities, who are now investigating.
Been here for 14 years, and to have it happen on your front doorstep literally it's an eye-opener. It's less than 200 feet. I mean, if kids can't walk 2 doors down at 6 o'clock at night, I mean, that's scary. Hopefully we can find them.
The experience has traumatized the entire family, and Graydon's parents are urging other families to remain vigilant. A disturbing attempted kidnapping occurred in Marietta, California, where a man tried to abduct a 10-year-old girl outside her home. The incident happened around 8:15 p.m. on a Sunday, when Cassidy stood in front of her house.
I let my guard down pretty much. This was unexpected on a Sunday night. My daughter loves playing volleyball, so she asked me, Dad, can we play outside? And sure, I'll give you 10 minutes because I gotta go back and do some chores. You couldn't mistake his walk. He had like a funny walk. Thought not much of it. Then she rushes all the way inside the garage saying, Dad, there's a guy trying to kidnap me. And I'm like, quit playing. What do you mean trying to kidnap you?
Surveillance footage shows the man, dressed in a blue cap and flip-flops, walking along the sidewalk before stopping in front of their house. He briefly spoke with Cassidy before lunging at her to grab her.
What shirt is that? Can I see your shirt?
It kind of pierces your veil of security pretty much, because you always think, hey, this is a very kid-friendly family neighborhood.
The authorities were alerted to Cassidy's quick response and her family's prompt reporting of the incident. Deputies from the Riverside County Sheriff's Department canvassed the neighborhood, going door to door and collecting surveillance footage to track down the suspect, who has not yet been caught.
A very, very quiet neighborhood. You see parents outside with their kids always playing. So it is a little nerve-wracking.
It makes me angry. You know, I've got 4 kids, and I never think it's going to happen in an area like this. I wish I would have been outside to do something.
Although Cassidy was unharmed, the experience has left her shaken, often waking up feeling as though the man is still after her. Her father, Michael, expressed shock, stating that the incident was completely unexpected in their usually quiet, family-friendly neighborhood.
She wakes up a couple of times thinking the guy is after her. I would just say to parents, it's never too early or too late to talk to your kids about, you know, the dangers of our world right now.
He also emphasized the need for parents to talk to their children about safety and the potential dangers in the world today. The community remains on edge, mainly because parks and schools are nearby. Authorities urge anyone with information to contact the Riverside County Sheriff's Department. In August 2021, an attempted kidnapping was stopped at Coeur d'Alene Barasa in Idaho. A young boy was approached by John Marshall Randolph, who tried to take him in one of the boats. Frightened, the boy went to the parasail staff, including owner Jameen Rodriguez, and told them he didn't know Randolph.
Immediately, the kid went around me and kind of hid behind me and stated, "I don't know that man and he's not my dad."
When confronted, Randolph claimed to be the boy's father, but then turned and walked away. Rodriguez quickly called the police and followed Randolph to prevent his escape.
He's like, "Stop following me, leave and go back to your booth." And I was like, "No."
The boy was soon reunited with his mother, and Randolph was arrested and charged with child enticement. A disturbing incident was captured on surveillance video when a man attempted to kidnap a 3-year-old boy from a stroller at an outdoor market in Brooklyn. The child's grandmother had briefly turned away while shopping, only to realize moments later that the stroller, with her grandson inside, was missing. The man was seen pushing the stroller away, but was quickly confronted by the grandmother, who managed to catch up and retrieve the child.
That's crazy. You have to have major supervision here. He's a monster. I mean, you know, they should prosecute him to the full extent of the law.
The suspect fled the scene, leaving the child unharmed but terrifying the grandmother.
Shame, like someone could actually think doing that, like crazy stuff.
Police are actively searching for the suspect. In a disturbing incident in Fort Lauderdale, a man was caught on surveillance video trying to lure a young girl into his vehicle. The footage shows the girl pausing to catch her breath when a man dressed in black approaches her before disappearing around a corner. Fort Lauderdale police have issued a flyer describing the suspect. He was seen driving a black cargo van with possible damage to the rear taillight. He made 2 attempts, first offering candy from the truck and later approaching her on foot, but the girl managed to escape both times.
Somebody has to go through, you know, the procedures of trying to lure kids in by giving them candy. I mean, that's a sick individual.
A passerby noticed something was wrong, intervened, told the girl to run, and alerted the police. Neighbors are now on high alert, determined to catch the suspect. In a dramatic and tense incident at an Oklahoma Walmart, quick-thinking police officers saved a toddler's life. Sammy Wallace, 37, had seized the 2-year-old girl from her shopping cart and held a knife to her throat. The mother confronted him, and a nearby shopper blocked the suspect with a cart. Police arrived, and after 34 minutes of careful negotiation, the situation escalated when Wallace began counting down, putting the child in even more danger.
Time we felt like we could use some of the cues. In other words, talk to him about his family, his job, his interest. He would become erratic.
As Wallace moved the knife toward the toddler, Captain David Huff acted swiftly, executing a precise operation to distract the suspect and neutralize the threat, successfully rescuing the child.
His eyes got really wide. He moved a knife from her stomach area up underneath her throat.
The toddler is now safe and back with her grateful mother. In Glendale, Arizona, an 11-year-old girl successfully escaped an attempted kidnapping while walking to school, and the incident was captured on camera. The suspect, 37-year-old Joseph Leroy Ruiz, pulled up in a car, made a sharp U-turn, and jumped out to grab the girl. However, she quickly sprinted away, screaming for help.
At that moment, this male jumped out and started running towards her with his arms extended towards her as if trying to grab her, which caused her obviously to flee.
Ruiz, who lives in the same apartment complex as the girl, was later caught after she provided authorities with a detailed description of him. Thanks to surveillance footage and the girl's quick thinking, police were able to identify and arrest Ruiz, who has a violent criminal history. He is now facing charges of attempted kidnapping and custodial interference.
We just want to praise her and congratulate her for doing such a good job in protecting her own life. She was aware of everything that was going on around her and observed that the male was, actively trying to grab her.
Authorities have commended the girl for her bravery, highlighting her awareness of the situation and her ability to escape. Ann Baxter and her daughter Britney faced a terrifying moment in Bremen, Georgia at a Walmart. While Britney was playing in the toy section, 25-year-old Thomas Woods, recently released on parole after serving time for manslaughter, grabbed her. Britney courageously fought back, trying to break free from his hold.
And then he just jumped me and went and ran off.
Surveillance footage showed Woods getting into his car and driving away, allowing authorities to track him to his home. Police arrested him less than an hour later.
Police arrested 25-year-old Thomas Woods, who was recently released from state prison out on parole for manslaughter.
Despite Woods denying his involvement, he was charged with attempted kidnapping. A 25-year-old man from Chicago, Gerardo Posadas, has been charged with attempted kidnapping after surveillance footage showed him trying to abduct a 5-year-old girl on the northwest side. The incident occurred during daylight hours near Fullerton and Laramie Avenues. The video revealed that the man followed the mother and child on the 51,000 block of West Fullerton, offering money to the young girl. When the mother refused, the suspect attempted to grab the girl by the hair and pull her toward him. Fortunately, the mother and child fought back and managed to escape unharmed. The attempted abduction, captured by a local security camera, has left many residents of the Belmont-Cragen neighborhood shaken. Marlene Estrada, a community member, expressed concern for the area, noting that residents pray daily for safety. Posadas has been charged with aggravated battery in a public place and attempted aggravated kidnapping of a person under 13. In 2020, an attempted abduction was stopped by shop owner Ashraf Ali in Sacramento, California. The incident, captured on surveillance cameras outside his auto repair shop, involved Deidre Gentry, who confronted two women pushing a stroller with a baby. Gentry claimed the child was hers and began chasing after the woman. In the chaos, the stroller broke free from the woman's grasp and rolled toward Ali's shop. Ali quickly intervened, stepping between Gentry and the stroller, preventing the abduction. The victims, visibly shaken and in tears, sought safety in Ali's office.
They are totally scared and they are crying. So I say to them, please come in my office, this is my office.
Police arrived shortly afterward and arrested Gentry, charging her with attempted kidnapping. In 2022, a terrifying attempted abduction was stopped thanks to the quick thinking and bravery of a young girl, Kennedy Nash. The incident occurred outside her home in Ohio while Kennedy was taking out the trash. A man, later identified as Derek McPherson, approached her and grabbed her arm. Kennedy screamed, which startled McPherson and caused him to let go of her almost immediately. She quickly ran inside the house and informed her father, Ricky Nash, about what happened.
So proud of her. So proud of her, because as soon as she screamed, he let go. So obviously, it does work.
Concerned for his daughter's safety, Ricky immediately got into his car and tracked down McPherson, who was eventually arrested by the authorities. McPherson was charged with 2 counts of abduction and unlawful restraint. While Ricky's quick response led to McPherson's capture, Kennedy's timely scream prevented a potentially tragic outcome. Her ability to react swiftly in such a dangerous situation was crucial in ensuring her safety. In December 2019, Sunny Alloway was caught on a New York City train attempting to abduct an unidentified woman. The disturbing footage shows him trying to engage with the woman, who was sitting across from him with her hood up. Around 2:45 a.m., as the train stopped at a station, Alloway grabbed the woman and carried her off the train to a platform bench. While his intentions remain unclear, the woman managed to regain consciousness and escape his hold. She quickly returned to the train just before it departed. Before the police arrived, Alloway reportedly received street justice from bystanders and was arrested for unlawful imprisonment. The woman's quick actions and the public's intervention helped prevent what could have been a far worse situation. On May 18, 2021, 11-year-old Allison Benal was waiting at a bus stop in Florida when a white minivan pulled up beside her. The driver, later identified as Jared Paul Stanga, jumped out and grabbed Allison. Despite Stanga reportedly wielding a knife, Allison fought back fiercely, managing to escape his grip.
Fought and she fought and she fought until finally she was able to break free.
In a clever move, inspired by Law & Order, SVU, Allison used the blue slime she had been playing with to rub on Stanga's arms, leaving behind crucial evidence. This quick thinking helped investigators identify Stanga as the abductor. Surveillance footage captured the shocking moment, and Stanga was eventually arrested for the attempted abduction. In April 2022, in Orlando, Florida, a young boy narrowly escaped an abduction attempt when approached by Vin Nguyen. Surveillance footage from a restaurant showed Nguyen trying to lure the child into his vehicle, making an unsolicited comment about the boy being cute and offering him a ride to school. Thankfully, the boy declined and continued walking. The incident was reported to authorities, and Nguyen was arrested the following day after the footage was shared with police. Investigations revealed that Nguyen had attempted a similar abduction the year before and had also faced a battery charge in 2019 at a sub shop on Colonial Drive. Nguyen was charged with false imprisonment, luring a child, and battery. On July 23, 2023, St. Clair Shores police chased a suspect who had kidnapped 2-year-old Winter Cole Smith. The intense pursuit tragically ended in heartbreak. Stay tuned to learn how officers handled this unpredictable and high-stakes situation.
Slow down to 10. Response time. From the plate. 8096. 8096.
The chase continued as the driver recklessly tried to escape, running red lights and suddenly turning around. After many risky moves, the officers, expecting the worst, drew their weapons to force the suspect out of the car. Surrounded by thick smoke and chaos, they had to physically pull the man from the vehicle as he put up an intense fight.
Southbound, blackmail. 6098, yep, that's it. Crash with the involving the patrol vehicle. We got him at gunpoint. Hey, move! What's your name? Huh? What's your name? Rashad Trice. Rashad Trice? What's the name from that BOL? Rashad Trice? BOL's up on the computer. All right, just put him in the car.
Despite all the chaos, the suspect shockingly tried to paint himself as the victim, showing an incredible sense of entitlement. Meanwhile, the officers worked quickly to piece together what had happened.
They're gonna come check you out. Just walk him over here. Come on, with me. You can have a seat on the curb, you can get checked, and then you can get in the scout car. That way. This way. Just sit down right over here, okay? Have a seat. Can you sit? I can't sit. I'm gonna pray can. Sit down. One officer to check out, one suspect to check out. You can sit. I can't sit. I'm standing up, man. Sit down. I can't sit down. Sit. There you go. What if y'all had a son, y'all do that to him? Huh? If you had a son, you do this to him? Do what? What you doing to me? You're the one not cooperating, fella. I just told you I'll stand up to the ambulance. Come. But I'm telling you, you're not standing. Okay. Surrounded already.
The search for the abducted child continued, but it became clear she was not in the car.
And what is the name of the person the child was supposed to be with?
Hi. Yep. Do we have a tech that can take these ones?
It's not going to be an accident, so.
Okay.
No UD-10. He's swerving like freaking officers trying to hit him with the car. Hey, y'all, we do anyway. Why not? Whatever.
All right. We're going to get you treatment. We're going to get you to the hospital to get looked at, okay? Fair enough?
Do you look like I'm going to be okay?
I think you will be. You got a long road ahead of you.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it.
But you'll be okay.
Probably do the rest of my life in prison.
I can't say so.
I can tell you now.
That injury on your chest that's from
whatever just happened.
The crash.
You were in a crash.
Was it
tasers were deployed against?
Was it you that was northbound on Harper that he tried to swerve at?
No, I think that was probably one of the East Point cars. I guess.
No, that was another SUV.
No, it wasn't. It was a car, wasn't it?
No. You guys had already crashed.
Or was it either?
Lemazzi and I got here.
I'll ask him. Well, he's talking to the Sarge. Let him.
These taser phones?
Yeah, he's got several taser prongs in his back.
Okay.
Fire and rescue teams and EMS arrived at the scene to manage the aftermath of the chaotic accident. The suspect seemed to realize that a long time behind bars awaited him, an understanding that came far too late to undo the harm he caused. Even as he was placed on a stretcher, he tried to stir up trouble, but paramedics kept the situation under control. Heartbreakingly, the abducted girl was later found but not alive.
A little bit.
Crazy.
Yeah, can you take 2 steps forward?
Whew, I need to calm down a little bit.
All right, sit down.
Okay.
That was 5906. That was the voicemail.
We have
He's going to want, I think Sarge wants 2 to go with him to the hospital.
Okay.
So, it'll probably be one of us, and then I don't know if you mind.
Where's your guy? You still need them?
Our guy's going, right? Is he getting transferred?
Go by private.
He's going to take himself. Okay, we're going to take him. Nope, then just him. And one of us is going to ride with you, and the other's going to follow. Or you guys aren't taking him.
Yeah.
With them, sorry. Yeah. Sorry, I just had quite a bit going on, so.
Taser prongs out here. You got something to collect that?
I don't. Let me get a different.
I'll give you a glove.
Yeah, that'll work.
Right. Yeah, I was telling him I probably should have waited and turned my lights on. We turned them off. Because I think he saw my lights as I was approaching. So that's why he went down 10 to Little Mac.
Oh.
Because I was on Harper coming head on with you guys. It worked out. Glad you guys are safe.
Hey, Dave. That was you northbound Harper, too, that he tried swerving at, right?
Yeah.
Initially? Okay.
Yeah, I was right behind him and all that.
Okay.
So.
All right. You good? Go get checked out.
I was starting in my back.
Yeah, go get checked. You're going to take him, Justin? You want to take him out? Do you want me to?
I'm looking, I don't see
No, give Rich a call, let her know you're okay. We're going to the hospital, get checked out.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
See what Steph wants to do with the taser.
Yeah, we're getting the
my
prongs.
blood or his blood on it.
We're getting the prongs right now.
So.
Okay. Hey.
I got to get all the guns out of this car.
We'll take care of it.
Rashad Trice, 27, faced charges of kidnapping leading to death and admitted guilt to multiple federal offenses. He was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. A 23-year-old woman was kidnapped, injured, and kept in a shed in Ohio in 2023. Police got involved after a man noticed a woman who looked in bad condition. She was found inside the shed. When officers arrived to learn more, another woman shared what she believed was happening in the shed.
What's going on? How do we get in? Can we get in the door?
I don't care. I don't care. My parents are here. I can't come. I just love this camera. He used to live here, so he can tap into anything. But we have cameras up for other reasons.
Right, I got you. You know he's in there for a fact?
I know for a fact.
Yeah. You can kick your door. You can kick it in.
I swear to God, go ahead. Please. I don't know what's wrong with this girl.
Oh, there's a girl in there with him?
Yes. I told them this on me. I told them this. There's a girl in there. She's very small and slim. My husband said he didn't really get a good look at her, but he's yelling at her. Before I peek over her face, she can't see out of her eyes.
Okay.
So this is why I'm nervous. This is why I've been calling his all morning, and I don't even know if that's even the right thing to do.
You know 100%.
I know 100%.
The woman told police she was utterly confident there was a kidnapped woman in the shed and suspected the kidnapper was William Mosingo, a man previously convicted of kidnapping in 2017. When the officers finally opened the shed, what they discovered inside was shocking.
Keep everything out of your hands.
He's in the attic.
Keep everything out of your hands.
Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
Put it down.
Drop it. Drop. No, not your whole body. Get up. Turn around and walk backwards. Walk towards us. Keep your hands up. Put your hands up.
Hey, whoop cuff.
Hey,
Take face that way.
Just keep coming. Watch your step. Right there. You get that?
There's a female in there. Come on out here. Okay, what do you need to get down? Let me get this ladder, okay?
Hey, 1 second here. Hold up. Let me move these ropes.
There's no one else up there?
Where do you live at here? Thompson? How far away is that?
Like 30 minutes, like close to Chardon.
Why don't you have a seat right there on this?
So you probably want to know. Yeah, probably know. Where's she at? Up there also?
Yeah. Why don't you just sit down there?
Guys, have water.
We'll get you some stuff here.
Inside the shed, officers found a bruised woman named Chloe Jones, who had ended up there after William offered her a ride home. She had been trapped in the shed for 4 days and beaten with a baseball bat during that time. After being rescued, Chloe was relieved to be found. Emergency services were called to treat her injuries, and William was arrested and charged with allegedly kidnapping her. This case began on November 2nd, 2022, when police in Little Rock, Arkansas, were urgently called to track down a stolen vehicle. A woman had driven off with 3 small children inside, showing no remorse for her actions. The police pursued the car for some time, carefully deploying spike strips to slow it down without putting the children at risk. Eventually, the woman was forced to stop. Here's how it all unfolded.
I got somebody coming down Fair Park. We can get them stopped here in this parking lot there, going through the lot.
Go ahead, Shelby. Go catch up with them here, please. 44 Shelby. Right, code to that location.
Once the vehicle came to a stop, the police needed to respond swiftly to prevent any further harm to the children. Watch as officers surround the car, weapons drawn, taking complete control of the situation. They weren't willing to take any chances with young lives at stake.
The kids are in the vehicle.
Yeah, for number 2 Measure Coast Drive. Thank you.
Come out with your hands up! Show me your hands right now!
Everybody stay covered.
We're good.
Go ahead. Hey, listen to me. Hey, he's gonna give call. Hey, listen. He's giving commands. He's going hands on. Y'all watch us cross. Pulley, stop.
Pulley.
We're gonna take it back to you.
Okay.
Chill out.
Ma'am, stand up. Heads at the vehicle right now. Keep your hands up. Turn around.
Hey, we're gonna walk right back to you.
Pull your jacket up. Have her walk straight back, ma'am.
Hands like that. Hands just like that. Come on. Keep coming back to my voice. Keep coming back. Keep coming back. Me and you are gonna go. Keep coming back.
Okay.
Keep coming back.
Yeah.
Keep coming back. Hey. All right. Crowder. He and I are moving up. We're going to clear the car. Y'all watch y'all's crossfire. Good fall.
Clear. Kids. I got three babies. We're clear. Come here, sweetheart. Come here, sweetheart. Come here, baby. Come here, sweetheart. Come here, baby. Ma'am.
With the children safely rescued, the police proceeded to complete their duties and take the suspect into custody for processing. Despite the chase, the woman behind the wheel, later identified as Kimberly, was relatively compliant once she was arrested.
Have a seat. I need to grab one.
She was charged with kidnapping, felony theft, felony fleeing, and driving with a suspended driver's license. On March 1st, 2024, in Ohio, police tracked a stolen truck and followed it to a property of interest. The suspect, Larry Spence, had jumped into the vehicle, which was left running, and drove off with a 2-year-old child inside. This alarming situation prompted police to quickly swarm the area where Spence had abandoned the truck to recover the child. Upon arrival, officers discovered Spence had fled on foot and had to enlist the help of the local community. They headed to a nearby business, hoping to find the suspect hiding there.
Yeah.
He's probably in the tap.
Hey, he might be in this tap. He might be in the tap. All these people outside here at Woodicka's house is checking okay. This tap, the truck's right there.
Hey guys, let's get somebody on the west side of this.
He said he walked this way, but they're claiming he's not down here. Give me a... Nobody walked down there, right? Listen, here's the...
Don't walk down there. He might steal his trash.
Here's the deal. That guy just kidnapped his daughter. Okay, the daughter's in the car, so this is kind of a big deal. That's why everybody's here.
Oh my God!
So,
I put it on my kid's life.
Nobody
went
walked.
that way.
Where'd he go though?
I had to have been that way. I wasn't paying attention. I was talking to my grandma.
He's in the tap. I bet you.
Let's get perimeter on the tap. Akron police, come out. Hey, Akron police.
Anyone inside, come out now with your hands up! Hands up now! Already got mail coming out to your right.
Hey. You see, how many people are in here still? Any white males in there?
Away from the chaos, another officer made a crucial discovery, locating a child who matched the description of the kidnapped boy trapped inside the vehicle. It was heartwarming as the police provided hope by safely finding the child.
What's your name, buddy? You okay? Here, what's your name? You don't know your name? Alright. Here, let me get you out of this car seat. You okay? It's okay. Let me get you out of the car seat.
Huge savings with My Perks. Find your My Personality. And
you want to sip your water?
Full details at gianteagle.com/myperks.
You're okay. You want to get out? You want to stay in your car seat? I'm a police officer. I'm here to help you, buddy. Oh, that's okay.
Take just 15 minutes a day.
15 minutes isn't long.
Hold on. Let me turn this radio down.
Language, but you are. In 3 weeks, you're able to start having
It's okay.
And Babel's lessons are...
It's okay, buddy. It's okay. You're all right. You like? Check this out. You like flashlights? Oh, it's okay. Here, you want to hold this? No. No. All right. It's all right. It's okay. Look, I found a little car for you sitting down there. It's okay. It's all right, buddy. It's all right. It's okay. Here, I'm gonna take you out. Okay? It's okay. Let's get you out of here. It's okay. Your jammies wet. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, buddy.
Okay, here, let's look at some books.
Yeah, 23 is good.
My daddy.
I can go 45 that call.
You got some books here? You like dinos? I like my little boy likes dinos.
Okay. My daddy.
It's okay.
The cops eventually locate the suspect, handcuff him, and remove him from the scene. What's unsettling, however, is how eerily quiet he remains throughout the entire situation, especially after initially fleeing from the officers.
After they found the car, he walked away.
All right, have a seat, boss.
Spence was eventually charged with kidnapping, abduction, and grand theft of a motor vehicle. On December 21st, 2021, officers were called to the Orlando International Airport after a man suspected of kidnapping a young boy was spotted there. When the officers approached him at the JetBlue ticket counter, he was shocked to learn that the police were tracking him. Why was he shocked? He claimed the young boy in question was his son. Was it all a big misunderstanding? Let's find out.
At any point in time, did you grab her or anything like that?
All I did was grab her hand, just pull her aside to talk to her. I didn't. So she had to leave now, after, and I just said, is everything on the way you come? I even said everything in front of me. I told her, okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. That's no shit. What am I being under arrest for?
That is not the story that we got from several witnesses and people at the time at the scene. Okay.
You asked her.
We did ask her. She put it in a statement. Something else. Okay.
Okay. So what am I being arrested for? Can I get one phone call first?
Who are you gonna call?
My grandma. It's her car. That's it. I just gotta let her
Who's in the car?
My cousin, but he doesn't know where she's at, so I just gotta call her. 3 things.
You got shorts under here?
Yeah, there's nothing in there. I just got vapes and lighters.
I feel lighter.
So what am I being under arrest for? Okay. What's the charges?
He was in handcuffs for several minutes and continued to claim he had no idea why he was being arrested. He was shocked when the officers explained the charges and shared his story.
Can I use my phone for a call?
I don't got nothing else. Okay, I know, but we still have to search.
I understand. So what are the charges being about against me?
You're gonna have a charge of kidnapping.
Kidnapping?
False imprisonment and battery domestic violence.
Why? Why kidnapping?
Forcefully removed her.
I didn't.
That's not what
the baby. I dropped her off to her mom this morning.
Are we getting a case card? Do we have a case card?
Wait, listen. I dropped the baby off to her at the morning, and she got a ride from her brother to work. I was supposed to babysit my daughter. How the I'm supposed to babysit my daughter? She left me as a baby while she went to work. I have messages of that. I have messages of that, sir. That's false. That's a false charge. I have messages that I'm supposed to watch my daughter. How are you going to arrest somebody for kidnapping their own fucking daughter? That's my daughter.
The issue is you went behind the counter to a place you're no longer employed.
Can you pick that up? That's my problem.
Hang on. You grabbed your Florida State statute, intimate domestic partner, okay, by the arm.
But it wasn't like
hang on, forcefully removing her from the property.
If you check the camera, it doesn't show me grabbing her, forcefully removing out the property.
There's no cameras on the system.
I literally went up to her, I told her that the baby got in a car, she walked outside with me. And then when she walked outside with me, I grabbed her hand and pulled her to the bench with me. That was it.
That's why, listen.
Okay, so can I finish the rest of my details and my statement?
This is why.
You guys can still take me to jail. Can I please just finish? That's all I ask. And
I got everything on camera, okay? Everything you told me, all right?
I understand.
And her statement is completely different from what you're telling me.
And what is she saying? Because that's
I told you what she told me.
Is there any camera that can verify anything?
There's independent witnesses.
I'm saying, is there any cameras that can help me out? Because it's literally, I never forcefully dragged her out. Okay. It wasn't even like that.
So anyway.
What would you do if your daughter got in a car accident with you and your mom, your baby mom?
I'd have my daughter at the hospital. That's
my brother went with her, and I had to go get the mom. You know, the baby mama has no phone, and if she,
I would send a family member.
My family member had no car to do so.
She's saying that she confirmed with a family member that your daughter was never in an accident.
She didn't. You can call my grandma. Okay. She didn't call the right family member because my grandma's car is the one who I was using.
Okay.
Can I use my phone just to call my grandma, please? That's it. Just to let her know about her.
When you get down there, they'll let you call whoever you need to call.
Okay, can I please have my property back in my pocket, please?
No.
His story was ignored as he was jailed and faced serious charges. However, he continued to try to convince the officers that they were making a mistake.
And this is just a bump in the road.
My issue is I just need to make a phone call to make sure my daughter gets
When you
picked
get to
up.
the jail, they typically just give you your phone.
Yeah, I know, but I need the numbers off my phone. And I need to...
What did I just say? When you get to the jail, they typically just hand you your phone. You get your numbers off. And you just hang on to your phone.
Yeah, but I know I actually need the physical phone to call my grandma. She don't pick up random numbers.
Sir, I don't know how to break it down any simpler. They hand you your phone.
Physically,
and then you take one of your paws, you take possession of it.
I don't think they let you call that.
Yes, they do.
Okay, I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
I don't know how else. I don't know how else to explain.
I don't get arrested, so I don't know about that.
The man was charged with kidnapping and false imprisonment. On February 27, 2021, in Lisbon, Wisconsin, police were asked to investigate and track Anthony Campbell's vehicle after a welfare check. It was reported that the female passenger inside Campbell's car was being held against her will and had shown signs of injury. The officers quickly located the vehicle, confirmed their received information, and attempted to pull the suspect over. Here's how it all unfolded.
Edwards with the state patrol. Can you roll the window all the way down for me, please? Stop, United, because you got a little too close behind that semi there. Any particular reason you're following too close? Can I see your driver's license and proof of insurance? What's that? Okay. Well, please. Are you okay with blood on the sand? You're okay? Just like on the inner part of your right side? Yeah. You want to step on out for me? I'm just asking. It looks like blood. No? Okay. You got your ID then?
Given the two stories police received, there were clear signs of abuse and kidnapping. Despite Anthony's excuses, the officers had to detain him, prioritizing the safety of the woman involved. This was a risky procedure, especially on such a busy road, and Campbell's compliance was crucial in ensuring a safe resolution. A search of the vehicle, particularly after the officers smelled marijuana, was critical to the case. Anything they found could corroborate the story, but what would the officers uncover during the search?
I didn't hear a word you just said.
Did you have a phone on him at all?
Yeah, two of them.
Okay, yeah, because he's, according to her, still has her.
Okay. Can we, I mean, he's got a little, what's that?
Definitely a potent smelling.
It smells chocolatey. That better not be, yeah. Chocolate fentanyl. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab some pictures of doors here.
Campbell was eventually charged with kidnapping, false imprisonment, possession of narcotic drugs, and possession of drug paraphernalia. It was clear that Anthony was under the influence throughout the entire process. On July 16, 2023, in Fayetteville, Georgia, officers were involved in a high-speed chase after 20-year-old Cameron Hopkins abducted his 19-year-old ex-girlfriend, Kayla Jones. Witnesses at the Wingstop restaurant where the incident occurred confirmed that the suspect had forced Kayla out of the restaurant and into his car while threatening her.
What happened is, when we came in, I don't even recall whether he was already here or he came in after we were here. And what he did is he had the lady that waited upon us, who was escorted out of here by him, said something that was inaudible to me. And she continued to do what she was supposed to be doing, I guess, waiting on everybody. And finally, he appeared to be a little frustrated. So what he did is he walked behind the counter. The lady, I'm assuming that was the manager, what are you doing? Don't go beyond this point. He proceeded to go in the back, accosted her back toward the rear of the store, grabbed her by the arm, and walked her out of here with a weapon.
Okay. When you walked out of the store, did you see anything outside the store?
Say it again, officer.
Did you see, when they left the store, did you see what type of vehicle they got in or anything like that?
It appeared to be something on the order of a Camaro type of vehicle, red in color.
Okay. All right.
They had a little verbal altercation outside of the car.
Where were they parked at?
Over there on the other side of that white car, over by that building there.
Okay.
The vehicle was facing that way, and he backed out, drove down a little bit into the parking lot, then turned around and then went out of the parking lot.
Okay.
After confirming the events with witnesses, officers chased the suspect through Fayette and Clayton counties.
The action was able to take the female from Wingstop. Taking a left on McDonough Road. Might clear the pit.
There's 10-4, you can.
Officers rammed into the vehicle when they finally caught up to it, aiming for a quick resolution. However, their worst fears were confirmed when they heard the loud, unmistakable sound of a weapon discharging from inside the car.
2115 to 55, you clear your phone. It looks like they turned into the high school here, middle school.
The suspect finally emerged from the vehicle several minutes later, but the hostage victim remained inside the car.
No, I got this. He's coming up. Down him right there by the car. The passenger door. Climb out. Yeah, he's gonna climb out.
Yeah, make him climb out. Hold on. Let me. I'm coming with the shield.
Stand by.
Hold on. Shield.
Back up. There ain't no point in moving up on him. Call his ass down.
Come out.
Come out the car.
Passenger looks deceased. Come out.
Climb over.
Come out.
Climb out of the window. Get out.
Come out of the window. Come out the window. Climb out of the window.
I know you heard that.
Female passenger.
She's deceased. She's
gone.
going
She's gone. Man, get out of the car, man.
Brains out.
Yeah. Get out of the car.
Get out of the car. Then
Get
crawl
out.
out. Crawl out.
You want to move up on him?
Crawl out. Negative. Negative.
No.
We got all but
Come out the car, man. Hey,
we will, but we need you out of the car.
Get out of the car, man. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Just come out of the car for us. Son, you got to come out of the car, man.
Crawl out.
No, man. Don't reach for anything.
One voice.
Look, man,
come
step
out
of the car so we can attend to her.
Come out. Get out of the car so we can help her.
Step out. There you go. Step out. Step out.
On the ground. On the ground.
Step
on the
out.
ground.
Step
on the
out,
ground.
Man.
No, you don't.
Get on the ground.
Crawl to us. Crawl to us. Hey, you take hands, Warnie. Somebody still covering the car. Come to us.
I got the car.
Come to us.
Hey, crawl to us right now. Crawl. Crawl to us now.
One voice.
Crawl to us.
Warnie, you got hands and commands. Come to us.
Do it now.
I got you.
You ready?
Pull more. Damn it, more.
Cameron Hopkins was charged with kidnapping and aggravated assault in Fayette County and murder and possession of a weapon in Clayton County. His case is still pending. Sean Eckel, a kidnapper responsible for the abduction of a missing 5-year-old, thought he could outsmart the officers. Connected to the case in Akron, Ohio, Eckel was seen abducting a young boy while using threats during an arranged visit. An Amber Alert was issued, and not long after, he was spotted in a local residential area. The SWAT team was quickly deployed, leading to an incredibly tense standoff.
So he came out the laundry building with a door, with the windows open. He came out that.
He couldn't have came out there because we cleared that. No one was in there.
No, he came out of there. I'm telling y'all, he really did. I watched.
Where did you go, dear?
He stood by the laundry door with the little boy in his hand.
Did you see where he walked off to?
No, all I seen was him standing there with the little boy in his hand. That's all I seen. And I think he did come out that building because he came out there with the little boy in his hand. The little boy was like this, just sitting there laying.
And that was after we left.
Yes.
No, some of y'all was still out here. When I walked in, it was maybe about like 9:20, 9:25.
The SWAT meeting was over?
Yes, the SWAT was over. And she was like, Auntie Kim, I think he surrendered himself. I said, why? Why you say that? She said, because he came out holding the little boy with his arms up. And that's what she told me. But she just said basically the same thing to y'all. And this was at 9:22. But now y'all telling me that y'all find the little boy.
All right, got a couple adults in the living room. There's a kid.
Hey, come on out. Bring the kids out.
They have cover, yes.
The door has to be open with vice grips. All right, Sean,
one at a time.
Get the kids out. That's my wife.
Bring your kids.
Eleanor. Get the kids out. Let's go. Come on.
Bring all the children.
His son is in underwear. Eleanor, come here.
When the SWAT team arrived on the scene, they interviewed neighbors who claimed to have witnessed the entire incident. The officers acted quickly and soon surrounded the home where Eckel was hiding. It was a tense situation as the SWAT team used loudspeakers to instruct the suspect to come out, but unfortunately, he was far from cooperative.
Sean! Zach, Police Department! We're not going anywhere, man. Let's go. Come on out with your hands up. We know where he's at now. Yeah, he came out from that back sort of hallway towards the left. Where the kid came, bro.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes repetitiveness can help.
No, we don't want everybody to do that. You want to go talk to her?
Yeah. No, I'll talk to him first. Hey, Sean. Hey, man. Come on out. We know you're here. Okay. Your mom is out here, man.
He continued to ignore the officers and hide from them for about an hour. Eventually, the officers entered the home, and after a brief struggle, they found him hiding under a pile of laundry.
How you doing, brave man? Give me your knuckles. Yeah, we miss. There you go. Tried to break it on the first one. Thanks for Torrent, for not busting my hand up. To get out of here. That's all right.
Hell yeah.
I need to get him the stuff and get a new battery.
Yeah. You guys are off to tomorrow, right?
Fine.
Hi, man. Come on out. Just step in. Do you have anything on you that they missed? Guns, drugs, needles, anything like that? I do got to go through all your pockets, all right? I'm going to go up here. Anything I missed? Put your hands for me.
The man was handcuffed and taken to the police van, bringing relief that he was securely detained. However, he expected the officers to treat him kindly, which was ironic, given the chaos he had just caused. At least with him in custody, there was no chance for him to escape now.
What's that, man? These are warm, isn't it? Yeah, it's real warm. Did that heat feel good in there? Yeah. So, dude, I tried to talk to you for an hour. You didn't come out. The guy that was out there talking to you, I know you heard me.
No, honestly, I didn't. Honestly, God, talking to me.
Out at the house?
Where I arrested from?
Yeah.
No.
You didn't hear me talking to you?
No, I was out.
What's that?
I was out.
You were out.
I was trying to that.
What's that?
1497. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Dude, I was trying to talk to you for an hour.
Really? Yeah. I was in like 5 hours, dude. I was crashed.
So when I said it numerous times, I'm like, Sean, this is David with Akan Police. We're not going to leave. We know you're here. Come on out with your hands up.
I was dreaming at that time he was talking to me, but yeah.
Let's get some questions.
You ever been here before? Yes.
Okay. I'll ask you some questions that you need to hear again.
Okay.
You ever had to work these?
No.
Okay, what's going on here?
They try to beat my the police. But they try to be fighting me, but I'm complying. They me up. No, my ribs hurt really bad, but I don't want to get charged.
The suspect's claim that he slept through the entire incident was absurd, and he tried to take advantage of the situation. He even insisted he was injured, so the officer had to have him checked out. Despite the severity of his situation, he remained surprisingly relaxed and didn't seem to take it seriously.
Oh yeah, right there. Yeah, I see it. So EMS checked you out? Okay. Any problems in your mouth? No? Alright. I don't care about you brushing your teeth, buddy.
I do. Don't breathe on me.
That's where the pain is, right there, yeah? Okay. So, here's the deal for you, okay? I'm gonna wait till she comes back with this, and I'm gonna clean your face up a little bit. But I'm gonna have you go to the hospital or whatever, get checked out. Well, make sure you tell the hospital when you go there to, where all your pain is, and if you're having that pain in your ribs, you make sure you get that checked. Okay, because that, your kidney's back.
The jail nurse arrived to assess the man and clear him medically, which was lengthy. Ultimately, he still needed to go to the hospital to rule out internal injuries. After his hospital visit, the officers would place him in the back of the van, and a jail cell awaited him.
All right, thanks.
We'll be back here in a little while.
Yep. Watch your step, dude. Oh. Step on down, man. All right, I'll get that heat rolling when we get moving. Okay? All right. Step on up. Watch your step. Watch your head, okay? Good?
Sean Eckel was charged with kidnapping, abduction, and domestic violence. The following case begins on March 23, 2023, in Texas, when a concerned citizen reported seeing a woman forced into a car. The eyewitness claimed the woman tried to escape, but the man attacked her and pushed her back into the vehicle. Officers used surveillance footage to track the suspect, eventually finding him at a local gas station. When they arrived, they discovered the man, a drug addict, in charge of the vehicle. He had kidnapped his girlfriend and was about to face the consequences of his actions.
Show me your hands. Show me your hands. Can you step out for me? Yeah, I got it. Put your hands right here.
I was waiting for my truck to be towed.
I got you.
What did I do?
You're just being detained right now, right?
For what? For what, sir?
We'll let you know in just a second. Give us a few, all right? You have any weapons on you, man?
No, I got my door right there. Right, as far as I don't. Right there.
That's
it's a little 6-shooter, yes, sir.
Okay. All right. You don't have anything else on you, right?
I don't think so. I might have some tools in my pocket because I was just going to go work on his truck.
Okay.
Presley? Oh, my God, dude. Hey. Can you get my dog, please? Please, sir? Okay. I don't know.
Just gonna leave all your stuff right here, man. Okay? Like coins and rings and all that.
I just got them moving. I got you. But that U-Haul right there is but
it's yours. The U-Haul is yours, you said?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
The one that's on the floorboard? Yeah, I think
Sarge pistol and that door right there.
I don't understand what I did.
Alright, come on down here.
The suspect is removed from the car, and the officers speak with the woman. They detain her and ask for her ID, but concerns about the dog remain.
Hey, dude, come on. We're going to go to the other car. As far as I know, that Class C warrant is good. So let's see. I don't know if they got anything else, okay? So let's see. Yes, ma'am. On her?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you need a bag or anything?
I can use one. I got one in the back of my shop, Sarge, but if you can get me, I would appreciate it.
The officers continue searching the drug-addicted suspect, suspecting they will find narcotics on his person. Throughout the process, the suspect remains surprisingly compliant.
Lean against the car for me, please.
There you go.
Raise your hands.
The keys to that other car? When I passed the truck, I looked to my right, and it's an Eckel car keys.
Alright, go ahead, step in them.
Right where the truck is. I swear it said 8400 on the windows, but as I passed one of the street signs up ahead, it looked like it may be closer
You
to
got shoes on?
Alright,
go ahead, take it.
Alright. You're gonna go with this guy. I know you've never been to JPC. Just be nice, be cool.
Oh, no, I'm good.
You know what I'm saying?
I've been in county jail plenty of times.
Well, I'm not saying with the other guys. I'm saying with the staff there. They don't mess around. So don't be going in there like.
Oh yeah, no. I ain't gonna give no.
Or do. No, yeah, I'm just saying.
I ain't
to
trying to
help
end up
you
in a
out,
chair.
so.
No, I don't.
No, yeah, for sure, man. Yeah. So come on out. And I'm telling you, man, I wish you good luck.
The suspect tries to appeal to his partner one last time before being placed back in the car to be taken to jail.
Huh? No. Oh. Nah. We just got a little bit of the scene. We're investigating. That's all. No. If somebody was dead, you think you could get this close, man? We'd have tapes up and all kinds of stuff. Come this way. Right here.
The suspect, James, was charged with kidnapping and assault on a family member. On January 16, 2024, officers were called to a domestic incident involving a man named Charles, who attempted to steal his friend's baby. The distressed mother made sure she wouldn't be separated from her child. When the police arrived, they spoke with Charles, who was immediately separated from the baby. He attempted to explain his actions, offering several excuses, but it became clear that nothing he said could resolve the situation.
Get my baby, please! Can somebody please get my baby?
Yeah, you can give her the baby.
Please get my baby! Please get my baby! Get my baby! Get away from me! Get away from me! Get away from myself!
Hey, step back out here.
Get over!
Come on. All right, so what's going on?
My friend Scott has done everything he could to sabotage us, and I'm tired. And we're supposed to be at work at 5:30 in the morning, and I told him like I have nothing to wear. I have nothing. He was out doing laundry.
The officers then speak with the other man involved, who makes additional claims about Charles's behavior, including revealing that Charles may have also committed assault.
No, I'm just asking what's going on.
I think Charlie knows what just happened.
What's your relation to him?
Okay, so me and him have been friends. I knew him through high school and all this, and we lost contact for about 5 years when I got married. He hit me up a couple days ago, saying that he hasn't been able to find work and he needed a place to stay because the electric got cut off at his house. And I'm like, you know what, I got an extra bed and we need some extra hands at work. And so I got him on with, brought him in at my job and everything. And this morning he didn't want to get up. So I tried and I tried. He cussed me out and everything, and he slept in the bed all day.
So is that your room?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you have an ID on you?
Yes, sir.
Did you witness anything?
Oh, I got punched in the face by him. And
you got punched as well?
Yeah. And the other people here heard him beating her for whatever he was doing.
Did you observe him strike her in any manner?
I heard a smack in her scream.
What's that?
I heard impact, like someone getting smacked in her screaming at that same time.
Do you want to press charges against them? For Florida Lake 65 Florida 27.
I don't know what to do, but you can't.
Hotel 526-784-960020.
The officers realize the only option is to arrest Charles, but he resists. As they attempt to handcuff him, he fights back, but eventually he is subdued and taken toward the police car.
Nothing at all, nothing that's in a picture.
Absolutely nothing.
Turn around. Turn around. I'm not going to tell you again.
All right. Put your hands
up against the wall.
Put your hands behind your back.
Stop resisting! Stop! Stop resisting!
Okay.
Put your hands behind your back! Put them behind your back!
Yes, sir.
I got his hands, got his hands, got his hands. Well, you just got a whole bunch of felony charges for no reason, bud.
Terminated. I didn't do anything.
Well, you can spot law enforcement, buddy.
No.
That's a felony.
For each. So, idiot.
All right, search him real quick.
The Whiskey Mike.
Whiskey Mike, everything.
Sir, I didn't do anything.
You just fought 4 of us.
That was much better, Chick-fil-A. I appreciate that.
You forced me in cuffs.
Stand up.
Bring your legs up.
Yes, sir. You got him?
Get out. Oh no, he's
Sir, why did y'all say I was fighting? I wasn't fighting.
You punched us.
No, I didn't punch anyone. I would never hit anybody.
Charles was charged with property damage, battery, simple battery, and resisting an officer. On August 24, 2021, 47-year-old Christine Barasa was in serious trouble at a local bar named Earl's. Indian River County Police were called to address a disturbance after Christine had flirted with an 86-year-old man and lured him outside. When the man reconsidered and refused to go into the dark parking lot with her, she became violent and pushed him to the ground. A bystander attempted to intervene, but was slashed in the face by Christine using her car keys. Shortly after this attack, she fled on foot, but the police quickly apprehended her.
Do not move. Do you understand that?
Yeah, I understand. Don't move. I'm not.
Understand the words of do not resist and stop and lay down on the car and stop.
Yeah, I do. You're a moron. I didn't do anything wrong.
If you didn't do anything, you can calm down and just relax and let us do our job and we'll sort
Or you
it
can
out.
just let me go so I can go home and go to bed because I have to work in the morning.
Well, we're not going to let you go until you calm down and we sort this out.
Pop right through my bag. Pop through my bag. There's nothing in there.
You're so confident that you didn't do anything, you can chill out.
Lay down.
Do not move.
She resisted fiercely as officers tried to handcuff her, mocking them despite being pinned against the car hood. However, her situation was about to deteriorate further.
I told you I was going to let you up.
What is your name?
Sean, grab
What
my
is your
crotch.
name? What is your name?
Get up.
What? No.
Roll over. Sit down. Don't spit. Don't blow your nose.
Let's put her in a car.
Yeah. What happened? What's her deal?
I don't know. She's nuts. I know that. We wouldn't serve her. She didn't have any money. She says she wanted this, wanted that. And she pulls out a bunch of money. But we wouldn't serve her anyway.
Right.
So then, let me go get Chris. This is what I know.
Yeah.
I didn't see anything.
Okay.
Chris is there. And then Chris is coming out of the bathroom. She started calling him, my bartender. She started calling him every minute.
I said your name 3 times. Oh, I didn't hear you.
Then that guy, I don't know what she's doing with that guy. That guy was laying on the ground. She fucking kicked him, looking for her phone.
Okay.
But you have to talk.
That's Adam.
What's her problem?
I come out of the bathroom and Justine, the other bartender, tells me to come outside. I come outside. He's on the ground. Matt's on the phone with y'all trying to get you guys to come. Matt was going to take him home. We called a couple Ubers. No one's answering. The old guy obviously can't drive.
482, do you have a car that can come over here? She's
You want, you can put her
trying to grab on 382.
Lieutenant of the Congress Police Department in New Hampshire. Hey, look, tell him my name. You're in a heartbeat.
Officers spoke with witnesses at the bar who provided details that helped clarify the situation. When the officer returned to question Christine, she immediately began ranting, not allowing him to say anything.
Christ. Blow my nose. I didn't do anything wrong. Let me out, dude. I didn't do anything wrong.
Ma'am.
I'm sorry.
Take a breath. Take a breath. Take a breath. Take a breath, please.
I didn't do anything wrong. You have no reason whatsoever to hold me.
I would like to talk to you about it, but you continue to scream at me. Would you like to talk about it?
Okay. I need somebody to blow my nose.
Would you like to talk about it?
Out of my face because I don't like you.
Would you like to tell me about what happened over at Earl's?
He slammed me against. How would you like it when they bring up charges against how you abuse me?
That's all right.
With the one cop that I actually do unknow in this force. You keep looking at me like that, you mother. I hope your wife is proud of you. I didn't do anything. I did nothing. Let me the out of here.
A deep breath. Please.
You are not hot.
Please take a deep breath.
Blow my nose. I'm sorry. It sounds ridiculous.
I will happily help you if you will take some deep breaths and try to calm down.
Some deep breaths.
Do that for me right now.
You told me, put your window down. There's nothing I can do. Tell me what I did. He can it.
That's fine.
Abused me.
You don't have to like him. That's okay. What I want to do is understand what happened at Earl's and why you were walking away and why you didn't listen when I told you to stop.
I have a drink and I did nothing.
How come you have a cut on your nose?
I don't know, actually.
Okay.
Could you just open the door and have a conversation with me, please? Open the door. I'm not going anywhere.
What is your first name?
Dude, I am claustrophobic.
What is your first name?
Christine with a K.
All right, Christine with a K.
Open the door, please. I'm not going to go
With the way
anywhere.
you're behaving,
I'm not going to bounce.
With the way you're behaving, I'm not going to open the door.
I did nothing at Earl's.
As a last resort, the suspect insisted she had done nothing wrong, but her excuses were futile. She showed no signs of calming down, and EMS had to evaluate her before she could be taken to jail.
Did you open your door and wipe my face?
With what, ma'am? I don't have anything to wipe your face. I don't have a cloth to wipe your face with.
We have EMS coming to check you out, okay?
You do that, but no.
EMS is coming to check you out. Okay?
Fine.
Okay, so no fight happened at Earl's. You didn't have to protect yourself for any reason.
No.
You didn't kick anyone or punch anyone.
No. I never swung any. I don't do that. I'm not a violent person, so no.
Okay. At any time were you told to leave Earl's and you refused to leave?
No.
Christine faced charges of felony battery on a person over 65, battery on a law enforcement officer, resisting arrest, and simple assault on a police officer. She was transported to the Indian River County Jail for booking and processing. Authorities in Orange County were in pursuit of a man who allegedly kidnapped a woman and was attempting to flee in his vehicle. A police helicopter was used to track the car, and it was later revealed that the victim was a disabled woman seated in the back. The vehicle eventually experienced mechanical issues and became immobilized. The question remained, would the suspect surrender peacefully, or would law enforcement face resistance?
Looks like he's slowing down here, maybe running out of gas here, Mark, and you're right about that. Orange County has a frequency that, a mutual aid frequency that all of the local jurisdictions are monitoring as we continue to make our way southbound here, but it looks like this may be coming to a slow end here as he really starts to back off the gas pedal here, swerving a little bit, now over to the right, now over the left, and you can see something has happened inside. Whether there's a struggle for the wheel there or something else is happening in the driver's seat, this car is now driving erratically on the freeway, switching lanes back and forth, left to right here through this construction zone at a very slow pace here. The speeds have dropped off dramatically down to under 20 miles per hour, doing S-turns as he continues southbound. It certainly appeared for a minute that the fuel situation was becoming an issue, but there may be something else happening inside that vehicle because obviously, as you could tell, somebody is either swerving or fighting for the wheel there, and it looks like we have some more hand gestures coming out of the driver's side. I can tell you they are now working under the information that they believe this person is heavily armed and dangerous with multiple firearms inside the vehicle.
Well, it's come to a stop.
That is the information. It's now come to a complete stop, presumably out of gas, and this is how it looks like this pursuit.
You know, and then you see on the passenger side, somebody was sticking their hand out the window. Now you see a lot of CHP officers there directly, some distance behind now. Is he opening the door? They like to have you open the door from the outside so they can see at least one hand.
Yep.
Yep, there he goes.
So it looks like he may be complying here. CHP has been very, very ready for this moment.
As the vehicle stopped, officers and more than a dozen vehicles were already in position, ready for the moment. They didn't have to wait long for the situation to unfold.
Behind him now, patrolmen with their guns drawn, and that helicopter circling overhead here as it looks like, it appears that the driver is complying with their commands. It looks like he is now out of the vehicle and he has his hands in the air, and hopefully that continues to be the case here as long as he complies with officers' commands here. Hopefully, if he does that, nobody will get hurt, but we do have still a suspect in the front passenger seat, and a victim in the back seat, and I could see both of their hands and arms out of the passenger side of the vehicle here. So you can see it looks like everybody is cooperating here, and the driver now lifting up his shirt to show that he doesn't have anything on him. But the best information that the CHP had is that he was armed, that these suspects were armed, and that there are firearms in the vehicle. That's what they were told, and that's the condition that they're operating under. But as long as he cooperates and continues to comply with their commands here, then nobody will get hurt. And you can see he is now slowly making his way, walking backwards in the direction of CHP with his hands on his head in the middle of the freeway. A complete traffic break, nobody getting by here, and we'll see how he continues to move back in their direction.
The gas was all used up. He is still backing toward the police. He's complying at this point, down on his knees the way he's supposed to be, hands clasped behind his head.
The driver's door opened after the driver peacefully surrendered and was taken into custody. The question remained, would the passenger peacefully surrender as well?
This is very helpful that he's complying. The driver certainly did. The passenger, it appears, is complying, although he just closed the door again.
Maybe he's who knows, making sure he doesn't have any guns on him before he gets out. It's unclear. You know, Chris, you were saying there were reports they were heavily armed, so that's entirely possible.
Yeah, and you wonder where that information came from, but they seem pretty confident about it, so I would imagine maybe it came from one of the victims or one of the victims' friends, perhaps, if this is if these suspects are known to the victims. That certainly seems to stand to reason. How they have so much information about these suspects. Apparently, these are known gang members, according to CHP. And again, these are not strangers these all apparently are, at the very least, acquaintances between the suspects and the potential victim in this case.
Right, and it does raise questions about how this all happened, what the motive was, what was going on here. One hand.
Mm-hmm. It's really odd that this is taking so long for him to get out of the car.
Maybe there's a conversation happening.
Yeah.
It is odd, and I would imagine, I would imagine that there is a conversation happening. It may be a little bit difficult for him to hear those commands, especially with all the helicopters overhead. That may be a part of the problem here. In fact, you can see them starting.
As a team of officers approached, a rear door opened and a female raised her hands in the air to surrender. It was unclear whether she was a victim or yet another suspect.
No reason for him not to just step out at this point. I mean, the driver is out. The driver is now in custody. The pursuit is over. There's no more gas in the tank. It's just a matter of communicating, and sometimes, there could be other reasons, maybe a language barrier, we don't know, but it certainly seems like he's taking his sweet time for sure.
Yeah, maybe enjoying his last moments of freedom. Now we're seeing the woman's door open. The rear door is open now.
You have to wonder, with all of the
before.
bottles that were being thrown out, whether those may have had maybe more than water inside those bottles, and whether anybody here is under the influence. Now that female victim now stepping out of the vehicle on her own accord, which is encouraging. She is now also complying with officers, and that suspect now pulling that door back in. So clearly,
he's lighting up
having
a cigarette.
He's lighting up now, so
something.
clearly it seems like he may be under the influence. I was just about to make the point that we don't know what those liquids were that were being thrown out of the car, but they very well may have been alcohol involved here, and it does appear that that person may be under the influence. You can see him lighting something up, and now the victim, the suspected victim, walking backwards on her own accord. Now, we had heard that she may have been paralyzed. It certainly doesn't appear to be the case as she continues to step backwards in the direction of CHP. She will be out of harm's way here in just a second, but I have a feeling extricating that passenger out of the car.
Officers continued approaching the vehicle with the female passenger safely in custody. The suspect in the front passenger seat didn't seem eager to surrender, so they prepared to assist him.
Concerning, and you can see them now moving closer and closer. They may be in a position here where they have to extricate him some other way, but he's really got to close that. He's really got to open that door. Here comes an arrest team. They have got a shield. An arrest team of 3 CHP officers now approaching the vehicle. Again, he has that door closed. They really want to open that door, whether they open it or he opens it. They are now clearly giving him instructions, and he better start complying. You can see, fortunately, we still have full visibility of his hands.
The officers realized that the suspect in the front passenger seat was paralyzed, which explained why he remained in the vehicle. The charges against the suspects are unknown. On October 11th, 2022, the Dayton Police Department received reports about a suspicious car with a woman passed out inside on a local residential street. When officers arrived at the scene, they struggled to wake her up. Little did they know, the woman had several outstanding warrants for serious crimes, including armed robbery, kidnapping, and even homicide. This would be her last nap as a free person, and things took a dramatic turn when she eventually woke up.
All locked up. I can't reach my arm in there.
Well, you don't need to. Not when you got a beating stick.
Open up the door. Open up the door.
Oh, sorry.
Open up the door. We need to check on you.
Oh, my mom, I was out here. I was charging my phone.
After several attempts to open the car door, the officer resorted to using his baton to poke the woman awake. She quickly woke up and started making excuses, but the officers were suspicious. How she hadn't woken up during all this commotion remained a mystery. Unfortunately, things only worsened for her from that point onward.
I fell asleep.
What's your name?
Haley. My mom and him live right
Haley,
here.
what? What's your ID with you, Haley?
I have it on me. Yeah, my mom and him live right there.
Whose car?
My mom's. Yeah, it's yeah, I'm fine. I'm sorry.
You got some ID?
I don't have it on me.
You got a soch?
Step out a minute.
Oh, I'm fine.
Just come this way a little
I'm
bit.
sorry.
You're not doing dope, are you?
No, I swear to God, I'm not.
How old are you?
I'm 23. I didn't. I'm not doing dope. I promise. No, that's the key thing. No, I swear I'm not. I just fell asleep. I'm sorry. I was charging my phone. My mom.
Where do you live at?
My nana and them live in the second apartment.
Where do you live at?
I'm staying with them, but I come out and charge my phone. I just come from Florida.
Did you?
Yeah, I was
What part
in the
of Florida?
hurricane. In the hurricane.
Where are you? How old are you?
23.
What year was you born?
99. My picture, I'm fat in it. I've lost weight since then.
How many sisters you got?
I have one sister.
What's her name?
Ava.
Hi. Excuse the interruption, please. I'm the SRO of the building, and the president know is it cool to bring the
Yeah, they're
kids
fine.
out
They're
for recess?
fine. Yep. Thank you, though.
Okay.
And where are you working at?
I just got down here.
Did you?
Yeah.
You say Florida?
Yes.
Well, that'd
From
be
Florida.
up.
Huh?
That'd be up.
Yeah, I'm sorry, up here.
Come over here a minute.
Oh, okay.
We need to check you out here.
Okay.
You're only 23 years old?
Yeah.
The woman exited the car and claimed she was napping, but her story seemed suspicious. She looked much older and thinner than her ID photo, leading the officers to doubt her honesty. While she was answering their questions, her visible nervousness raised further suspicions, making the officers think there was more to the situation than met the eye.
All right.
I don't have nothing on me, I promise.
Okay. You look a little older than 23. What high school did you go to?
Kettering Grandma High School.
What year did you graduate?
And I just graduated. Oh my God, I'm not a Catholic freak though.
You got something in there?
Oh, that one doesn't.
I don't feel them.
Yeah.
Got no pockets?
No.
All right. We're going to have to ascertain your identity here. I hope you're not lying. Are you lying, young lady?
No.
Okay, have a seat. How'd you get all the way up from Florida?
My grandma and him bought my plane ticket.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
3 counts of aggravated robbery.
So she's a liar?
Escape risk. She runs from the cops.
That murder?
Aggravated robbery 3 times. Man, you got a lot of warrants here, Brittany.
A lot of warrants.
Yeah.
Well, if it's not Brandy, then in charge of a drug possession.
She got dope in there?
Yep.
How much?
Dope?
A few things, Suboxone.
Yeah.
You got a prescription for... she came off who she was.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's her.
Brandy, you looking for her for anything? All right, Brandy, turn that way. Put your hands behind your back. No dope, right?
No.
Okay.
No.
Because they get down there,
No.
then you're going to make me look bad twice.
No.
The officers were stunned by the extent of her criminal record, realizing that all her excuses and stories were false. Brandy was promptly handcuffed and taken directly to jail.
Well, you can give them a call when you get down there, young lady. You lied to us and wasted our time and made me look bad in front of the other officer. Okay?
She was charged with obstructing official business and later appeared in court to address her other outstanding warrants. Standoff ensued. Adrian stayed inside his vehicle for several hours until the San Diego Police Department's emergency negotiation team and SWAT team were called to the scene.
come out of the door, hands up, like you've been bit by a dog.
Shortly after the negotiation team arrived, Adrian exited the van and surrendered. On January 9th, 2021, a police dispatcher in Franklin, Tennessee, alerted a trooper about a reported kidnapping. The officer quickly spotted the vehicle on Interstate 40 near the Crawford County line. After an intense chase, the officers found a chance to end the pursuit. However, it's unclear whether things went as planned.
Slow down, come back in front of Horse face, you just ran me.
Another officer joined the pursuit, and soon, an opportunity arose to force the suspect onto the shoulder, boxing them in and ending the chase once and for all.
Slow down. Slow down. I'm on initiate line. She's not trying to take off. 1037. Copy 1037. Enforcement, she just ran me. Overpass. Ready with the fight. Boxer.
Why the hell did you hit us? Yeah, you did. You ran me. I didn't run you.
The suspect was taken into custody, and the victim was placed in the care of their grandparents. The suspect claimed there was no kidnapping, asserting that the victim was their supposed son. She requested to make a phone call.
I'll be 1019 to their location. 10-4. What mile marker y'all at?
Lean back and we'll buckle you in, okay?
My child.
Lean back, please.
What's going on with my child?
Virginia wants him.
Virginia?
Yeah, where are you from?
I have family at home.
Where are you from?
I have family in Dodgeburg.
Where's that?
Dodgeburg, Tennessee. They can get them.
That might be where they want you.
My aunt.
She was charged with aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer, felony endangering a minor, felony fleeing, and various traffic-related offenses. In Troup County, Georgia, a high-speed pursuit unfolded after a woman jumped out of a suspect's car on I-85 and told an officer she had been attempted to be kidnapped. The chase, which spanned 3 counties, only ended when the suspect lost control of his car.
Passing Harmon at 2247.
Alright, we are passing Rough Edge Road.
Rough Edge Road?
Rough Edge Road.
Yes, they talking to you?
Yeah, he's in front of me now. He's lead.
The The suspect, Reuben Mack, soon realized he couldn't outrun the officers in a straight line, so he altered his strategy. However, this change in plans ultimately led to his downfall.
Town Hall Police Department.
Yes.
Oof. Heavy brake.
Hey.
Coming up, taking a left onto Pine Street.
Yes, on Pine Street. Left on Pine Street,
CLE 8969. CLE 8969.
CLE 8969. CLE 8969.
Taking a left on the Mount Airy. 1050, 1050. Hands now! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! I don't care about it. Get on the ground! Face away from me! What? I'm gonna clear the car. That's yours. That ain't mine.
That's me.
No.
Chester, we're 10-4, 1095.
Don't even roll over. We're gonna pat you down.
Stay right there. You got anything on you?
You got no weapons.
No weapons.
Okay.
Reuben Mack was charged with felony counts of attempting to flee from the police and eluding, along with multiple misdemeanor charges related to traffic violations. On March 21, 2022, in Santa Fe, New Mexico, law enforcement officers received a distressing 911 call about a man, Nathaniel Bueno Diaz, who had assaulted a woman and forced her into his vehicle. Patrol officers quickly began tracking his blue Nissan Altima, but the suspect was determined not to surrender. A multi-agency pursuit ensued, and despite 3 attempts to stop him with spike strips, the suspect managed to evade them.
Police in front of you, 90 miles.
That's 249, 249.
249.
Actually, south of 248 now.
The 240. Yes, I'm starting to block the roads. We're trying to get them to set up spikes.
Let's get up to the 252. We'll hold traffic there.
Traffic is, thank you.
The officers closely monitored the situation, waiting for the right moment to end the chase. When one officer spotted a gap in the traffic, he seized the opportunity and attempted a high-risk PIT maneuver, hoping to force the suspect's vehicle to stop.
6-9, past that 246, southbound.
The 246 track.
State police just pitted him. He hit the median.
Police pitted and vehicle hit the median direct.
All the officers at the scene surrounded the suspect, making it clear that if he wanted to survive, he would need to follow their orders.
Put your hands up! Driver, open the door! Got you. Driver, open your driver's side door!
Back up. Back up.
Hey, Sarge.
10 for the vehicle, 1045.
The suspect was identified as Nathaniel Bueno Diaz, though the identities of his kidnapping victims remain unknown.
What's your name? I don't have a cage still. Oh, this one? Okay. Yeah, put him in this one right here. All right, have a seat. Watch your head. Hey, can you ask for start a med for me?
Can y'all refund them? We have in custody?
Yeah, we let them know already.
He was charged with battery against a household member, assaulting a peace officer, aggravated assault with a weapon, and resisting arrest. On July 2nd, 2021 in Louisville, Kentucky, officers responded to a report of a 6-year-old girl being abducted from her grandparents' driveway. A neighbor called 911, stating she saw a man in a red car take the girl. Officers quickly pursued the red Dodge Challenger, driven by 40-year-old Robbie Wilt, with the girl inside. The question remained, would they catch him in time?
Yeah, and I just had one turn on grab and I'll try to get caught up to it.
You're 8, I'm on Darien. Valley Station right now.
310, what was that parcel tag again?
William John Paul is what he said it was showing.
Alright, I got it. 234, William John Paul.
When Wilt pulled into a driveway, officers initially thought it was his home, but it turned out to be a random house. Backup arrived, and the focus shifted to safely getting the girl out of the car and reuniting her with her family.
Hands! Put your hands in the air. Stay right there. Stay right there. Keep your hands in the air. Turn around. Back towards me. Turn around and back towards me. Back towards me. Keep walking back. 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 Get on your knees. Get on your knees. Stay right there. Stay right there. I think it's going to be. We got one here. Gunpoint. Stay on the ground.
One more in the car. One more subject in the car.
Open the passenger door!
It's just her.
On the ground. Open the passenger door! Driver or passenger? You got a little girl in the front seat, little girl in the front seat. Make sure she's okay first. I think this is he just pulled up, and I think they were looking for.
Robbie claimed he wasn't going to harm the girl and even said he planned to take her back home. He said anything to save himself, but it was already too late.
He was on Canyon Road. You searched him?
Yes, sir. I was never going to do anything to
harm
the kids, sir.
Radio 2351.
He's my mom's friend, I think. He said he knows my mom.
You say he knows your mom?
10-4.
The little girl's grandfather arrived at the scene, and officers reunited them. Shortly after, the girl revealed that Wilt had told her he was a friend of her mom's and had a puppy in his car for her.
Stay over here.
He told her to sit here and make sure.
You want to take her? We have EMS just come check her out.
Yeah, that's right. You okay? He said he's going to give me a puppy.
Oh, what?
My mom's friend.
Yeah, his mom and dad's like she likes to.
Oh, well, that's.
Yeah.
Can't come here right now.
I just looked out and seen him grab.
So his mom, she's at work right now.
She's saying that he said he's going to show us a puppy.
Yeah, that's what it is. So.
213 over to radio station.
So the family doesn't know this guy from.
She doesn't really know him. The little girl just said he said he'll show me a puppy and he was a friend of mine.
Robbie Wilt was sentenced to 13 years in January 2023 and was ordered to register as a lifetime offender. On December 19, 2018, police in Little Rock were asked to track down Ferris Deloney after a dangerous incident in a Walmart parking lot. Following a confrontation, Ferris fired multiple times at his partner and then fled with their 1-year-old child. With Ferris posing a threat to both himself and his child, officers had to respond with precision. They seemingly located the car in question and engaged in a high-speed chase. Here's how it all unfolded.
Be advised, I've got him lit up. He's not stopping. Looks like we're going to be getting on 430 northbound.
Zebra 72, we're 430 northbound. We'll get to you just quick.
All right, that's 10-4. He's refusing to stop at this point in time. We are getting on 430 from Cantrell. Speeds are only at 30 right now. He's not driving reckless or anything.
North to south.
It'll be northbound. Traffic's light. We're going about 59 now, 60.
Lincoln 44, contact state, please. 072. For that information, there's supposed to be a 1-year-old child in front of us. Just a 1-year-old or a 2-year-old? Just a 1-year-old, the other child is young. Looks like we're going to be exiting the contact, exiting the
Advise he's waving out the window.
Getting Ferris to pull over was only half the challenge. The real threat came when the police knew he had a weapon, making it crucial to remove him from the vehicle. Officers surrounded the car, leading to a tense standoff with Ferris. Here's how the long standoff played out as police negotiated with him to hand over the child.
Let me see your hand. Move. Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Let me see your hands. Got it. Go ahead. Let me see your hands. Move. Move. Just move. Run. Okay. That's a cop. That's a cop. That's an officer. Move. Let me see your hands.
Drop the gun, man. Drop the gun.
He's got a gun. He's got a gun in his hand. Come back here. Come back here with us. Watch your crossfire. Watch your crossfire.
Put it down, man.
Just put your gun down. Put it down. Okay, he's got a gun in his hand up to his head.
That baby's in his hand.
Hey, baby's front seat. Baby's in the front. Listen, man, it's not that big of a deal.
Baby's in his hand. He has a gun to his head. What's your name? Get out of the car! Come on, don't do this with your baby.
The police employed a new strategy, backing away from the car and allowing Ferris to exit independently, as he requested. The tactic worked. Ferris stepped out of the vehicle with his hands raised, and no weapons were visible. Here's how the situation unfolded.
Brock's gonna pull a car up.
Ferris, just start and scratch, Little Rock Police.
You need my, get your,
Keep talking to him, but take cover, because he can get a shot on you. We can get this done. We can get it done safely. Your baby is safe.
Sarge, you want to use this?
Stay behind me, use the block. Get behind you, use the block. Ferris, your baby is safe. Come on, man. Ferris, if you're coming out, come out, man. With both hands empty. Do it smart. Damn it. Now we got it. We got it. Good.
Who's yelling?
Guy has a mask right here.
Yeah. He's here just in case Scott runs, or he can send him in before they.
I don't think they're going to last the 1920 ready. They're not going to. I don't think they're going to gas it. It'll make it less lethal. He's in there grunting. He's in there grunting real hard. So you watch. Okay.
Here he comes. Come on. Come on. Come on, Ferris. Keep your hands up and come back towards me, buddy. Come back towards me. Keep coming back to me, Ferris. Keep coming back to me. Keep your hands up. Just keep walking. You're doing good. Just keep walking back to me. Keep walking back to me.
Get back.
Get back.
Move.
Keep coming back to me. Keep coming back to me. Keep coming back to me. Go down to your knees. Go down to your knees. It's okay. Just go down to your knees. There you go.
All right, we got you, okay? You're gonna be okay.
Wait, we're not secure.
I'm just holding it.
You're okay, Ferris. Good job. Thank you so much.
Good job, man.
Not yet. Not yet.
Ferris was charged with aggravated assault, kidnapping, and 2 counts of endangering the welfare of a minor. On August 15, 2024, officers in Akron were engaged in a high-speed chase after Jaden Deshaun White stole a car from a parking lot that had a 2-year-old inside. The pursuit led to an officer being injured, but fortunately, the child was found unharmed. Watch as the police expertly navigate through traffic, maintaining the chase despite the suspect's reckless driving and dangerous maneuvers.
Everybody's moving over. Turning to Riverton High School, copy. Nobody's out here, just us. Well, just tried to hit a cruiser. Traffic light, road conditions are dry, everybody's getting out of our way. On White Pond, passing Akan. We're going to be coming up to the highway here in a second. Road conditions are dry, traffic's super light.
The intense chase ends abruptly with the car smoking and the officer severely injured, serving as a stark reminder of the daily dangers that law enforcement officers face.
We're on Bellevue. Cruiser right on Bellevue, and he's on Bellevue now, going north. He's gone on Bellevue. He's gone on Bellevue.
That car, bro, it's on fire. Now, come on. Like, there's gas on the ground. Come on.
Oh, Jesus. Come on. It's all right. You're all right. You're all right. You're all right.
What's up, Kyle?
Found on board around Princeton.
Barely got out of his, and I helped him over here.
You guys got an ambulance coming?
Not yet. Canceled 856.
Stady said there was an ambulance.
Oh, you guys got one coming? I didn't dispatch one. Did you dispatch one? I haven't yet.
Because he's
EMS is coming. Okay.
5-4, I witnessed the 8 cruisers. I'll take it. I was right behind it.
Kyle, you alright?
Car 8A.
Hey, he just turned around back on Thornton and just tried ramming 2 cruisers just now head on. 11, I'm on Thornton. Pull over to the side. You just tried to come at me head on. He's heading westbound on Thornton.
Where are you hurting at?
Eastbound on Thornton?
Yeah. Thornton and east. Where's he at?
The chase finally ends when Jaden is cornered and taken into custody. Despite spitting at those trying to help him and hurling insults at the officers, he is given medical attention. During the investigation, it was revealed that Jaden had carefully set the 2-year-old on the sidewalk during the pursuit.
Put your hands behind your back.
Sir, do you have any weapons on you? Do you have any weapons on you?
Do you have weapons on you? Let me get up, sir. Let me get up. Oh, you want to get up now?
Oh, we want to get up now, huh? Stay awake, man. Stay awake. Yeah, don't fall asleep on us. You're all right.
Yeah. Nobody's killing you. About to do 10 years? We're about to do like 20 years? No. I don't know.
Hey, what's your name, my man?
Don't put touching me, bro.
What's your man?
Answer their questions.
No.
Who do you think you're talking to?
You.
Your mouth.
You.
Questions.
Show me.
Jaden was charged with kidnapping, willful fleeing, assault on a peace officer, and receiving stolen property. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can stay updated with our latest videos.